G'day guys, I'm ausflightsimmer. Welcome to the stream and let's jump into the cockpit. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Holy dooly, my camera's off. Yeah, bear with me 1 second. The camera's all funky ducky. I think I'm because I've raised my seat. Give me a second. Give me a second here. Quick, give me a sec. That's not even right either. All right, third time like that will have to do. Hi guys, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Yes, geez, that looks really bad that I'm not wearing my headphones tonight. So I can't wear them anymore because they just keep falling apart, as in putting black stuff all over my face. So, but hopefully everybody is doing well. Welcome to the stream at the 1st of October. Today, basically for me, I believe it starts the run into Chrissy now, the 1st of October. So, but hopefully everyone's doing well. Good morning to you guys, and good evening, good afternoon. We are checking out the Just Flight, or the Black Square, we should say, TBM850. That's going to get released in Just Flight. I'm not sure if I'm actually meant to say when it's going to get released, but let's just say you won't have to wait very long. So, but thank you to our friends over at Just Flight for sending it over, and we can mess around with it. So it should be fun. I will say this though. It's definitely worth it. It is an awesome plane. I've spent not much time in it at all, actually, but the time that I have spent in it, it's been pretty good. So I'm a massive TBM850 fan, but when the Asobo one was brought out, it was like, oh, this just doesn't do it good. This does it justice. So yeah, so it's absolutely fantastic. And what I will say, actually, we'll get into it a little bit later. But welcome to the first stream in October, everybody. Mr. Brett Plays is here. Michael from Canberra is here. I hope you're doing well, lads. Welcome to the stream. Missiano is here. Welcome. Glenn Fitzpatrick's here. Mr. Captain Fozzie. Mr. Senior Captain Fozzie, welcome to the stream. Tootie's here. Welcome. Mr. Springbrook's here. Welcome to the stream. Evil, hope you're doing well, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Good morning. It's not here, it's 5 p.m. Yeah, daylight savings is sort of messed us all around again. So the Sunday streams will start at 7 p.m, not 7:15 or anything like that. We'll try to start them a little bit early because it's 8 o'clock for our Victorian friends. Big Jacko's here. Congratulations on the win. That's all you'll hear from me, so welcome. Anthony V, welcome to the stream. William Kelly, welcome to the stream. Zenon, how are you, mate? Welcome. I sure saw you over in Julia Flights. I was watching in the background. I didn't say hello, but I was watching in the background. Simon, what's going on? And Mr. Eagle One, shake your hand, man. I got the message. Welcome back, my friend. It's good to see you, and thank you very much for the continuous support in the memberships, even though you've been taking a little rest. Mega, welcome back. David, welcome back. Mr. Leap Freemason, welcome back. And Stevo1, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Who else is lurking about? Mr. Flying Hellfish. Willie's there. Willie, what are you bloody flying? Because it looked like you're in the world's biggest plane over there. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Have you got coffees going for everybody? I'm 2 minutes late. What, 2 minutes late from giving you a ban because you said I was 2 minutes late? Well, one thing you'll have to get used to, we're always running late because it's ausflightsimmer time, which is slightly related to island time, which is I basically stream whenever, and most of the time it's going to be late. So, but anyways, Igmar, welcome to the stream. Who else is lurking about? Mr. Benny Big Bucks, what's going on? Hopefully you're giving a lot of F's today. Welcome to the stream. Inspector's here. Hey mate, welcome. Hopefully the screws are doing well. Marcus, what's going on? Gab's here. Delta Tango's here. William's here, and Mr. Tony Beto. You need to keep your mate in line. Beto. Mr. Low Potato, what's going on? Qantas Aviation. Joseph Jolly is here. Mr. Greg. See, I've always got to start late. Happy birthday, Greg, because Greg always likes to give me crap because I'm always starting late. SD, welcome to the stream. Mr. Goofy Dude, what's going on? Morning show, and I hope you're well. Best Goofy face in Scotland. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Who else is lurking about? Springbok, if I didn't say hello to before, the lovely Baguette is here. William Raid is here. Let's scroll down to the bottom here. Hey Marcus, what's going on? Hello Shane and peeps. No flying for me today. I'm watching. Are you a little bit hungover, Marcus? Is it just a little bit hungover? Do you remember popping into the stream? Oh, I think we got some people with sore heads this weekend, but I think I said hello to everybody. But guys, welcome to October, and welcome to the first stream and the first thing in October. I thought you might be. Hey Drona, what's going on? Welcome. And I can't pronounce that name, but it sounds like it's like Keslaw. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, exclamation mark Just Fly or exclamation mark Aircraft. I've done the links. So, but yes, we are going to jump in straight into it. Do you guys want to fly? Holy dooly! I got fireworks. I left the button on. Hang on, let me do this. There's one reason why I actually don't use these earplugs is because I can't hear the music. But anyways, Conti, the man, the myth, the legend, is hit 40 months. Holy dooly! 40 months. Yeah! Conti, the man, the myth, the legend, the aviation, virtual aviation king of Australia. How are you, legends? Someone put in exclamation mark Conti in the chat. What's going on? Hope you're doing well. Some may say it can walk on water. I don't know. But Conti, hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for the 40 months. Don't do that. Yes, some may say he can walk on water. It's the man, the myth. But anyways, yeah, let's check this out, shall we? I don't know I do know the release date, but you'll have to wait. He's got web feet. Yeah, absolutely. I need to slow this down. We'll do a bit of a quick walkthrough. Look, I tell you what, if you want to go and watch some detailed walkthroughs of this aircraft, go and check out Two Tone Murphy channel, because he did a pretty good one, and Mr. Q8 Pilot. So there's no need for me to reenact that. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. But I'll go through the startup procedures and things in the cockpit and stuff, but I won't drag it on too long because I know you're here for multi player flying. So Beto's here, 26 months of your face, Shane. What's wrong with my face? What's wrong with it? You know, I fell out of the tree a couple of times. What's wrong with my face? Let's do this again. I don't know why the button's stuck. Come on, why not? Let's go. Yeah. There you go. You're going to get a half one better because it's 26 months. You just get half one. I left the button on. Yeah. Bushy eyebrow needs a shave. Absolutely. But yeah, I won't go into too much. Oh, there's no sounds on that one. Holy crackers. All right. I always do it, eh? I'm like yeehawing by myself.
You're the best around, nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around, nothing's gonna ever keep you down. 13 months already, blue heart.
No wonder people don't give me pre-releases very often, because I butcher them all with these streams. Here we go, let's do it properly. Come on, light it up everybody. It's Sunday evening. There we go. And if you're in Queensland, you've got the day off tomorrow. Is it really? Let me have a quick look at that. I wasn't when I watched the stream the other day. Testing 1, 2, 3. It's all the way up. It's all the way up. When the fireworks and stuff are going on, they're going to be louder. So, all right, let's have a look. Is the sounds all right now? You can never, you never get it right. But Mr. Elite Freemason, thank you very much for the 13 months and the kind messages, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thanks for keeping me in a job. Sound check? Sounds good. Thank you very much. Cool. Alrighty. So, one thing about this TBM850, It is the 850, and this thing has actually been modeled from the ground up. So it's nothing to do with the Sobo rubbish that was put in the sim. This is all built by Black Square. All built by Black Square. So we'll do a little bit of a walk around. And yes, it's got the Delta Bravo or Tango Bravo. So it's got Steve-O Knievo's version of the aircraft that he's no longer flying anymore. Go figure, this thing releases and he lost his job and they're selling the plane. But anyways, but you can see it's pretty good detail. There's nothing too shabby about this, but the cockpit is absolutely amazing. I can see Conti absolutely going to be frothing over this plane here, but it's a TBM and it is the 850. It's the older one, but she looks awesomely well. And they've modeled things like the inertial separator is all modeled. You can see it moving and all that sort of stuff like that. So can I actually click spot from the outside? No, I can't. I have to go inside. But yeah, you're keen for it, Conti. It's amazing. Yeah. The details are insane. Black Square have really gone up from using the steam gauge overhaul stuff. Really gone overboard. So absolutely fantastic. So all right, let's jump quickly into the cockpit. We'll get my bits and pieces going. We can have a look at some engine cowling bits and pieces now. I've opened those up. Oops. There we go. Oh, I opened up one side anyway. But they modeled the whole turbo engine here. Like, look at the detail on that. Pretty cool. Well, it's fairly detailed, but yeah, it's not too bad, eh? If you're enjoying the stream, please consider hitting the like button. Thank you very much, Evil. Yes, guys, we got 76 people watching. If you're lazy like me, just you know, do us a favor, hit the like button. Much appreciated. Why didn't that one open up? Do that one there. Then the other side's going to open up. There we go. Evil said, I will be buying absolute Evil. It's going to be like 60 bucks or something like that. But it's going to be highly recommended. It's going to be good. It's good. You guys will see. You'll see. The tail number was November 851 at Tango Bravo. Yeah, this is Steve-O Knievo's livery and stuff like that from the one that he was selling. It's actually currently getting its annual done at the moment. So, but yeah. 41 USD. I think when I worked it out to be, it was like 60 bucks. So, hey Michael, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. But thank you very much for the memberships, guys. I appreciate it. But what we can do is, but like I said, you can go and check out some of the other guys' YouTube channels will go in a bit more detail than what I am. And the reason why I'm not is because we're here for multiplayer flying, but how good is this thing though? Like everything sort of is all animated, all built from the ground up. Can I fit through here? I can. Different versions. They do a cargo version, I believe, and this version as well. Or a handle here. Press unlock. Then we can open them up. There we go. Look at that. And considering all the turbo work's been done with the sim engine parameters and stuff, this should be a bit well within it. So that's about the outside of look of the aircraft. And when's it come out? It comes out soon. You won't have to wait too long. Don't keep asking me because I'm not going to drop the actual date. I don't know if I'm allowed to or not. So, but it will be out soon. All right, let's close things up and get out of there. We're going to do a bunch of flights today in this. We're going to anyway. Looks absolutely amazing. You guys probably can't hear the sounds too much because I've got the music turned up too loud, but it's good. All right, so that's all closed. We've got our green lights there so we can keep cabin pressure. Put up the stairs, close the door. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the music off, and we've got green, so that's all locked up there. And we're going to start this plane. I'm just going to make sure I've got all my pieces sorted. Cool. I'm going to do a battery start today. Let's call it soon. Absolutely. Yeah, let's call it soon. Yeah. So I'm going to do a bit of a startup. I'm going to try to walk you guys through it as much as I can. We've and there's things I've got to do time in motion, so I won't be able to talk too long while I'm doing it because I don't want to hot start the TBM. So what do I want to do? I just want to quickly check our weight and balance, make sure we've got enough fuel for the trip 50. We can always put more in there. Okay, that'll do. Plenty. All right, so we're going to make sure that's all the way up. That's on idle. We're sitting on the which tank are we on? We're on the left tank there. Be cool. We're going to jump straight in and do a battery startup. So we're going to open up the bar and turn the battery on. So we're not going to do GPU start. We're going to do a battery start. We're going to do that at the nav there. Ignition is set to auto, which is cool. Going to go straight in and cut those masters off. And we're going to put the auxiliary boost pump on. And then we're basically ready to start her up. So one thing we want to do is hold this for a couple of seconds. Engine's turning. We're going to watch the N1. Once the N1 gets about to, or the NG gets to 20, we're going to add some fuel in. There we go. Add fuel. What did I miss? I've missed a step already. Holy dooly. We're gonna blow her up. Actually didn't have that to auto. There we go. Hope we don't do a hot start. We still didn't hot start it. Luckily. All right. Cool. We're gonna add all the fuel all the way, and then once we get to 50, we're gonna turn off the starter. There we go. Can you guys hear that? I can't hear it too well because I'm using these headphones. Just make sure you guys can hear the sounds. Let me know before I go through any more. The aircraft. With these dodgy $8 headphones, I can't hear too much. Can you actually hear the engine sounds? Let me know. No, I'll turn it up. Anybody? 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 Oh, come on. Can I have a sound check, please? Don't leave me hanging. How bad is the, you can definitely hear it, some whining, so it's not too loud. You can hear it okay, a little. All right, we just need to change it because it's the first time I've streamed this aircraft, so I don't know how the sounds are. Thank you very much. Aircraft engines, we'll go up to 20, we'll go up to 18, cockpits 30, there we go. There we go, not much. You should be able to hear, you can hear something. That should be a lot better, yeah? Cool. Alrighty, so engines are on and going. Sound check is good. Cool. Mr. Springbrook, thank you very much for the 10. I appreciate it, my friend. I'm going to finish doing the startup, and actually, let's quickly do one of these, mate. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, as always. Thanks, legend. Appreciate it. There's some cesspits in there for you. Sounds good. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for doing that. Yeah, mates, says Conti. All right, so once we've actually started it up, and we want to go and put the bleed air on, we're going to put the fans on, put the air conditioning on, so that's all going to be done there. Oh, so that's all done. I'm trying to remember this because I haven't done this for a little bit. We're going to starter needs to go off, which we did before. Ignitions, we're going to turn the generator on. We're going to turn the gyros, the ADSIs on. All that stuff can go on. That's cool. It's all coming alive. And now we're going to turn on the radio master can go on. The AP trim master can get set to AP off. That's all coming on. Wait for that to all fire up. And we'll make sure that our flight plan's going to be there, which it is on the map. Very, very cool. Wait for that to go on there. And then we're going to go and fire up the EPIS. Wait for that to come out. It's going to do a self-test. Pitot heats can go on. Auxiliary pump can go to auto. And
thanks
fuel
for the
selector
preview.
can go to auto as well. No worries, Mr. Springbrook. Appreciate it, mate. Now I can pin you up to the top. And that's pretty much how you start it up. Hey, Jimmy, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. So we're pretty much ready to go. The other thing, we just put nav to GPS. Swing it in there. And I'm using the PDS Sims 950 as well, which works in here, even though it's outdated. So for this flight up to Pompano Beach, home of Steve-O Knievo, it's got 17,000, 34 minutes. We'll see if we can get it up to 17,000, but we'll aim for 8,000 to start off with. But she's good and ready to go. And who's this? Who's been a tool? There's always one, isn't there? Always one. This is what I have to put up with. Deliberately gone and parked on top of me. Why would you do that? Can someone get the name of that guy and just PM me so I'll ban him from Xbox when we get to the next place? So, Qantas Aviation, that's you. Why would you be doing that for? What's the point? What's the point? Alright. Taxi lights can go on. Generators are on. All the electrical systems, all the failure systems are all actually in this aircraft, but like I said, I'm not going to go through too much detail, but you can see how much work it was to actually start it up. We're going to put this into Celsius here. That one's already on there, so it's 19 on the side. We're going to put that on the standby mode, but everything in this thing is modeled. It's crazy. And as you can see, you've got to follow the startup process correctly to get it fired up. Takeoff there. We're going to put the flaps to take off. They're down. Cool. All right, let's get to taxi. Which runway are we taking off today? Down the end there. All right, we've got a little bit of taxi to go. Cabandia, welcome to the stream. If I said that correctly, welcome. Yeah, please don't wreck it for everyone else. There's some people here that actually want to see this thing and see if they're going to spend their hard-earned money picking this up from Blacksware, so... And I have no shame or no qualms in banning people off my Xbox, because, yeah. George, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, 717 fan. It's not worth repeating. If you weren't here, you can always go back and find out who was messing around. But we are at Marathon. It's a pretty cool little airport. Maybe the best turboprop in the sim. Well, I don't have all the turboprops, but it's absolutely amazing. It's pretty cool. There is other things coming out like the M500 and all that sort of stuff, but if you're into this sort of stuff, you'll love it. So actually, one thing I need to do is put the RNAV approach in for when we get to Pompano Beach. I think that's what the airport's called. Those slackers there on the left. They're waving. Hey, slackers, what are you doing? Lucking off. Hey, Mark, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. But she taxis quick. She taxis quick. So if you when it's released soon, very very soon, you won't have to wait too long. One thing that I will say is that she taxis quick. So if you're using rudder pedals for your brakes, that comes in handy. But obviously I'm not doing that at the moment, so. I watched Steve O'Canevo's last video, and he was actually explaining how the 850 on idling it just moves, and it does it in this as well, so it's pretty quick. All right, let's get some speeds because I haven't really flown this thing too much. Rotation speed's 85 knots. Cool. Maybe feather the proper Brit. Yeah, I could. But that's what it does in real life, apparently. I don't know, something that flies around about 210 knots or so. Has it released on Xbox? No. No. But you won't have to wait too long. I'd say it's going to release on PC first, and you'll pick it up from the Just Flight website, knowing the backlog, what happens with stuff on the marketplace at the moment. All right, we don't need to put any of these on. We're going to go up and put the landing lights on. I'm going to keep the taxis on. Strobe's going to go on. That's all good. That's all good. We're going to go down and turn that on to alts. I'm just going to quickly go and grab the procedure flight plan. Or do we have rival information? Which we were doing. What was I doing? Where's the chart? I'm going to try and do a RNAV on runway 15. I'm going to try to do the RNAV. Load and activate the approach. See what that's done. Because I don't use the 950 too much, so I don't know what's it done here. Let's have a look. Let's put it in there. Let's put the RNAV approach in there. Nice, very nice. Should be all set. Basically, fly this thing like an airliner. How cool is that? Don't forget about the 850. Thank you very much, Mr. Stevo1. I know the 850 is there. May not even need to use it, but anyways. Right, brakes are off. Let's go, shall we? I have asked Steve on Facebook, it'd be great to have a tutorial for Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's tutorials out there already for this thing. Did the Boeing 777, no, it didn't release on Xbox because there's a backlog. I think there was only one aircraft that released on the backlog, which is from Hangar Studios, which is an awesome aircraft, the Navion. Oh, and I have it trimmed. We're going to do a bit of trimming there. There we go, rotations at 85. Gears going up. Now gears going up. Your dampener can go on. It's going up. There we go, going to turn on the autopilot already. And I'm it on the IAS mode as we go up to 8,000. And we're rolling out of here. Look at that. Done. Off she goes. What a machine. And we're already going up to our autopilot's line in. And we're sticking our indicated airspeed, so we're basically going to go up 170 knots. Great spot to fly. Yeah, I thought we'd do some flights around at Miami, considering that's where it's seen it on Steve O'Keefe's YouTube channel. Just like the real thing, this thing flies like the clappers. Absolutely, it does. Avia speeds at 2,000. There we go. Now we're going to follow the magenta line. How easy is that? Piper Malibu. The Piper Malibu is an awesome aircraft. Absolutely awesome. So I'm just scratching the surface. There's that many electrical systems that are actually modeled in. All the circuit breakers are modeled in here. There's so much in there. Only just scratching the surface here. Making sure we're not over talking, which we're good. Gonna lower some of that prop a little bit more into the green. There we go. Cool. Happy days. Keep continue up. Are we skipping at the waypoint? It may have not have put it in there from the sim brief one, so I do apologize if I did that, David. I do believe it was in there before, so I think my sim brief, yeah, sorry, sim brief changed it on me because, well, actually I changed sim brief because I redid the flight plan and I forgot to pick the same one. So you guys are probably going to go over the coast. I'm going to go over the other side. That's my bad. I didn't pick it up till you mentioned it. So you guys are good if you want to fly over that way. I'm just going to fly to the left. Hey, Steve, about the new TBM. Yeah, he was flying the 960. I watched that last night, so pretty cool stuff. But yeah, you won't have to wait too long before this is out. It's going to be amazing. Holy dooly! What's going on? Evil, what are you doing?
Mr. Simmer, here's a little something for you. Keep us the great work.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you, mate. Guys, drop some emotes in there for Evil. Oh, thank you very much. Robert Tubby. Watch ausflightsimmer flap his arms. Evil, thank you very much, mate. I'll pin you up the top for doing that. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the support. Keep me in a job as always. Thank you, mate. And we've got 12 months in there from Jacob's Aviation in New Zealand. Thank you very much, Jacob, for the 12 months, my friend. I appreciate it. Let's just, why not keep, we'll do the, hang on, Jacob, we'll come back in a second. But Evil, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. Oh, mate, thank you very, 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 very much. Right, so we're going to go up to 200 knots now, as we've got someone keeps flying through me again. And then we're going to cruise up and see how quickly we can get her up to 15. But we're going to do it at 200, so we're waiting for the speed to go up. And we're going to go up to 15, but we'll do it on indicated airspeed. It's 200. There we go. Indicated airspeed, so we're going to pop it up. So the aircraft's going to stay at 200 for us and try to get up to 15,000 arcos, as Conti would call it. Jacob, thank you very much for the 12 months. Appreciate it for your 1 year anniversary, and also Evil, thank you very much for the $50 dono, guys. Let's go. Let's go. It's not going to work. Here we go. Thank you very, very, very much. Thanks for the support, everyone. This thing absolutely flies. Whoever is, I don't know if it's Queensland Aviation or whoever it is, but just gonna drop myself a timestamp here. What's the time? 41:47. I'll go back there and I'll just block you from my Xbox because you keep flying through my plane. I'm not going to give any chances. I can't be bothered. And I'll actually do that to myself as well. Aaron, I'm just going to send you 41.47. Just going to send you that message and I'll go back to it later. But if you have any questions on the TBM from Black Square, feel free to ask away and I'll be more than happy to answer them. I've got the manual here as well. But as you can see, it's a lot of fun. Outside air temperature is a -5. And then I think this one's cabin, which is 22. So we can turn things up and put the aircon on. So we can put the aircon on. We've only got the fan on only. We're going to go up to 15. I'm just going to leave it there. They have the price of TBM. Yeah, absolutely, Sharon. If you go to, if you put in exclamation mark, hang on, I'll do it for you, bud. Just jump over to the Just Flight page, go to the development page, and they got the price up there already. They're pretty good. They put their prices on their stuff quite early, so, but it's there. Just click on that, go over the development page, click on the TBM, and you'll see the price there. So, but Evil, thank you very much for doing that. I appreciate it. You guys are way too kind with the support as well. Jacob, thank you very much for the 12 months. Mr. Springbok, thank you very much for the 10 dono as well. I appreciate it. Mr. Elite Freemason, Mr. Beto, and Conti, everybody for your memberships. Conti, can't believe 40 months, man. 40 months. It's crazy. It's crazy, I tell you. It looks more interesting. Yeah, absolutely. I love the TBM850 because she's glass. Yes, it's got the EFS and stuff in there, but it's a glass cockpit, so and everything's been modeled. Like this thing, I'm not even going into hardly any detail to play it. So if you're a casual sort of simmer, you know, you can fly it like I am doing it tonight, but this thing is so detailed, it's absolutely crazy. So a long time, tell me about it. All right, let me get some RNAV approach details up. So I actually haven't flown this, I haven't landed this aircraft yet, so I think the approach speed's about 120 or something like that, so we'll see how we go. The nuisance, thank you very much, Evil, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for doing that for me. 2,000, okay, cool. Have a good night. Looks great, yeah, Conti. Won't have to wait too long, my friend, and hopefully we'll... are you streaming tomorrow? I'll put Conti's link in there. Jump over to the Twitch, friends, and you can go and check out Conti's channel. He's usually streaming Monday mornings. This thing just absolutely purrs. So I'm not going to go up to 17. Oh, how far have we got to go? No, I'm just going to keep it at 15 for now. Anything is possible. We'll see. All right. See you, mate. See you, Conti. So hopefully you guys can hear the engines okay. Always a good stream, absolutely. Yeah, he's very, very, very funny. Very modest chap too. Conti's put so much effort into his streams the last 2 years. One of the best going around when it comes to flight simulation, even if you're on YouTube or Twitch. He's a good guy, and he's a real world commercial pilot, so he knows his stuff. Very excited to be the 1st of October. and back in the seat again when it comes to streaming and making video content. So hopefully you guys checked out the video on Friday night and you enjoyed it. A lot of information coming out. What have we got a master warning for? Cabin deep. Oh, I forgot to put the cabin press up. Gotta wait for that to come up now. We're only up to 15,000, so I don't need to put it up that high, so I'll just leave it there. But yeah, that was my bad. Break out the first aid kit. Yeah, I forgot the bloody cabin press. Good old ausflightsimmer. Anyways, we'll see if we can bring that back anyway. We're going to be descending sometime soon, so... but there's 15,000. This thing just purrs along. It's calmer if there's no cabin. Yeah, absolutely, Mr. Happy Cookie. Happy Cookie, what's going on? I haven't seen you around for a little bit. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Alright, cabin press light's gone off there. But we're all good. We're all good. I just forgot it. We're good. Everyone's okay. We just, you know, had a little bit of a headache and everyone was feeling a bit lightheaded. Is this live weather, Sharon? Yeah, it is. Absolutely, it's live weather. Yep. Yep. It's live weather, but it's not live time. Right, so we've got a little ways to go. And we're probably about a third of the way of the trip there. I've been off for some time now, but happy to be simming up more for now. Oh, nice one. Well, thank you very much for the support and keeping the memberships going. And it's good to see Eagle One as well. So that's pretty cool. Actually, what we might do, we might just go up to 17. Up to 18. And let's do indicate airspeed mode again. And we'll continue going up. If she's going to want to move. Or it might make me VS it. Let's VS it at 500, hey? Or gauge that. There we go. So you can do all sorts of different things. You can fly it manually like we did there, or you can fly it like the way it's meant to be flown. There's all sorts of ways that you can do it. I could have whacked that into 850 mode then and zoomed up, but yeah, heaps of fun. Passengers that look like Arnie from Total Recall when they share that to me. Yeah. What a movie. What a movie. What a movie. That's all I can say. Crazy. I was a young whippersnapper when that movie came out. Greg's in the dark storm. He's doing a bit of a maverick work over there. 3 what? Yes, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. One thing I don't know is when you're meant to use the inertial separator. I didn't actually read that, so... But don't know when you're meant to be able to use it. But you've got all your engine trend monitor here, so you can go and look at all the different bits and pieces with that. That's so much there. And then obviously I can go over here and I can use the random failures. All the failure details when it comes to a black square aircraft. So it's all there. It's crazy. We won't use that just yet. Learning the aircraft. Still annoying that the white dot to use PC is using is on the PC controller. SD, is that? Did you go into the accessibility settings and change it? I don't have it. Like, I do have it. Okay, it is there. But I don't use an Xbox controller, so. Surprised that didn't switch the autopilot off, but anywho. But I assume you can. I haven't checked the accessibility settings to turn it off. Picked up the Bronco today. Seems pretty good for a freeware. Oh, nice. I saw that was kicking around. Sonic, what's going on? Welcome. How's the TBM? Absolutely. Chef's kiss. It's great. An awesome aircraft. So my type of turboprop, this one. Because it's a lot of fun to fly. There's more bits and pieces to do, so. Boom. That's maybe another controller. There is in the accessibility settings, they change, well, there's settings in there to do it, but I haven't actually had a look at what settings are available, so it's something that doesn't bother me. Good, so we're going to fly up to APOM, which I'll probably need to start descending soon for that. How far is that away? We'll probably just look on here. ETA, so that's 38 miles, 821. All right, cool. If we do... what do we want to do? If we do 2,000 minutes, 8 minutes, that's going to be 16. So let's do... No. What did you just do? Go down to 4,000. And... What did I just do? I buggered this. We got 18. What we want to do. Cool. On our way down. Hey Betters, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, brother. Welcome. I need to fix up these camera views though and fix up the zoom level because those wings look way too long for what they are. We'll check it out. I'll just put an exclamation mark Conti into the chat. It's not YouTube, it's Twitch. So there's the link for you there. There we go, on the way down. 6 minutes before we get to that destination part. And we've been running actually all the landing lights on. I'm going to keep them on because I forgot to turn them off. But I can turn the taxi lights off though. On our way down. I've never landed this, so it'll be interesting to see how we go. Best glide slope or best glide speed is 120, so that's what we'll approach when we're going to land. Full flaps landing extension is 122 is the maximum speed, so maybe we'll do like 105 knots. Be on Xbox and Maddie, I think it's I don't know if anybody has an answer to that because I think it comes down to the backlog list for Microsoft, so which I did go through that in the video this week. So Broncos or Penrith, I have no idea. I don't even know. Mrs. Oz is watching the game, but I'm not watching it, so I wouldn't have a clue what's going on. but we will have a quick coffee break once we get here. Harry, thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. But guys, hopefully we should get back onto our normal streaming time. I'm even looking at adding some extra streams back to getting our normal schedule happening back in Octoberland as well. So things are looking up. Oh, hopefully. As Aaron says, you know, this is not a proper job, so I've got to make sure I do not a proper job. Here we go. For the ETE, 4 minutes 22, 19 nautical miles to get down to Eindhoven. And then I'm gonna get down there. We're gonna try blackjack, yeah. Now that our times is out of whack with you guys, yeah. Yeah, the old daylight savings is, you know, doing its thing. I think it does all of them, Sonic. I'm using the PMS one, but I think it supports both of them. So, and I don't know which one's better because I just use the freeway. And I know that TDS is the payware one, I believe, but I'm pretty confident it supports all of them. So. But feel free to check out the videos over the Just Flight channel because I think he might mention which ones they're using in one of the videos over there anyway. So I believe they're doing 4 videos total. I think they've done 3. There's 9 tacos, as Conti would say. I'm going to bleed back to auto. Bring that back down. Yeah, so Mammoth to Pompanock Beach, and then we're going to go over the other side to I can't remember the name of it. All correctly. Ah, okay, cool. Hey Darren, what's going on? Thank you very much for the 11 months in the business class lounge. I appreciate it, legend. Thank you. Hope you're doing well and nice to see you this Sunday, my friend. Thanks, legend. There's 7,000 and we're going to get on to do our RNAV approach. This will be interesting. We're actually going to be going to Jimmy's World. Is the last stop of tonight's stream, the home of Jimmy's World. So at Gooby, we need to be at 2,000 feet. We'll be at 4,000 when we get to this section here. When I load in the next flight plan, I'll make sure I keep it the same one that I published. Sorry, guys. There's Mr. Elite Freemason there in the TBM850. What's their Sobo default one? It's the 950, yeah? Got an indicated airspeed there at 236. Looks fantastic. I feel I want to fly it on a proper controller rather than at the pad. Yeah. I'm using just the stick. I'm going to be bringing back the old rudder pedals soon. I've actually got my seat sitting up higher to get used to that. And then we're going to get back into the rudder pedals soon. It's the 930, all right. So hopefully find some real planes at the end of October. That'll be cool. Hoping to. We'll see. Don't pick up any washing baskets, ausflightsimmer. We'll be fine. Stuff the Bee, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We're going to be making a right-hand turn here. Our GPS is putting the message up. There we go. Arrival at the waypoint there in 1 nautical mile. We're going to be making a turn. We're at 4,000 feet. 911 in Canberra. And then we're going to go down to 2,000. Need to go down that quick. There we go. Go 500 feet in minutes. There in 1 minute, so we'll probably be a little bit, so we might actually go down a bit quicker. But looking good. We might turn some pulsing on just for this. We pulsing? Let's see. We are pulsing. But it's hard to see. The 940 is the latest. Didn't they do the 960? Is that what we saw in Steve-O's video this week? It was the 960? That thing looked amazing. Alright, going to be making another turn here. Yeah, it was the 960. I thought it was. What was? Keep the GPS just for now. Be making our turn. Or did I miss the turn? I did miss the turn. Not bad, because I was too busy messing around with stuff. Put it on approach mode in a sec. Slowing down. Line back up here. On the approach. Alright, so what do we got? Maximum 178. Alright, so we can put first notch flaps down. How far we got to go? Well, we won't do it just yet. See if we can get back onto this approach mode. There's the runway over there. If I can fly this RNAV approach properly. Nah, I stuffed that. Well, I'll work on that. I'll work on that. Gonna get lined back up with the runway. I've also tried the Rex AccuSeason. Definitely have fun. Yeah, I've been looking at it. I've just had the weirdest week just happened. So I've been looking at it, but I haven't pulled the pin on it just yet. But I've definitely been looking at it, and if I do pull the pin, I'm actually going to make a video about it, because there's not many videos out about it. So, all right, cool. We're going to slow down here. First, notch your flaps. Here we go. Keep bringing that speed down. Don't know where the gear extension speed's going to be. Just going to quickly read that now. Landing gear extensions, maximum is 178. Maximum landing gear retraction. All right, so we're all good. So we can drop the gear now. We got gears coming down. Happy days. Flaps to landing. Put the last notch of flaps in there. My plane. I need to fix this default camera view over because that's where it should be, in my opinion. There we go. Trimming. Double trim. Very impressed. Nice. Yeah, I'll have a look at it. I've been looking at it. I haven't pulled the pin because I haven't had time to mess around with it. But yeah, looking pretty good. This is my first landing, so we'll see how we go. Putting a bunch of trim in. Alex, thank you very much for the subscription and welcome to the stream. We must have hit 89,000 subscribers on the stream tonight, which is nice. Another 1,000 to go, and then we'll have a 90,000 subscriber party and a bunch of giveaways. So that's exciting stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna F12 this. See the Goodyear blimp over there as well. Very first landing in this. I haven't landed it at all, so, but it's flying like stick and rudder at the moment, so that's all right. Brother Bronco, if I get some time. Runway 15. I'm not used to this camera angle though, it's a bit weird, but anyway. See if we can put in beta mode versus. There we go, just to listen to him. Nice. View that. There we go. Nice. That was for the first flight. That was pretty pretty good, and first flight on stream as well, so that was pretty cool. Landing lights can go off. Ropes can go off. See where I'm actually going here. Holy dooly. There we go. 10 out of 10. I wouldn't say that, but it wasn't too bad. Enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. All right, we're going to do a coffee break, and then we're going to load the next flight plan in. Does anybody know how to reload a new flight plan into the PSM or whatever it is? I don't know. I can't remember how to do it. I don't really want to exit the sim. But let us know. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see a full cold and dark start again, or a 2 in the chat if you're not too fast. Let us know. Missed the first one. Brakes are on. You don't know how to put a new one in because I don't mess around with this too much. Import flight plan. Alright, what I might do actually, guys, I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to make a quick coffee. But what I'll do is I'll jump out of the sim in a second. And, oh, there we go. There's a wildcat. Nice, from Got Friends. Who's that? Don't know who that... Oh, geez, he just planted a wing in there. We might actually jump back out and jump back in, and I'll do it again. Not all is noise playing. No worries, Cap. No worries, mate. I'll catch you later, mate, and hope you are doing well, my friend. All right, coffee time. We'll be back. We'll put the next flight plan in, and we'll go over and do that, and we'll do a cold dark start, and I'll just do it super quick. But we'll be back in a second, or a couple of minutes anyway. All right, that's all right. I'm going to exit anyway. Because I got to look at the flight plan anyway, so it's all good. Happy days. I just got to run it through sim brief and do a couple of things, so that's okay. Find out which one I've got. No, sim brief, don't do that. Go to my dashboard, please. That's pretty slow today. Cool. All right. So we're going to go to Kilo Papa, Mike Papa, and then we're going to Foxtrot Alpha 54 is where we're actually going to today. So it should be the same as what I got there. Let me just... That's one. Sorry guys, you can't see the other screen that I'm working on here, but I will be... There we go. Cool. We're going to be departing runway 5 today. Changed it up on us. We landed at runway 15. No, depart rate runway 6. Okay, so it's going to change to runway 6 today. To runway 115. Runway 16. And on runway 5, which one? Alrighty. There we go. Cool. Sounds good. Where are we parked? At 47. And there we go. But thank you, Marcus. I appreciate the tip. I've got to mess around with it a little bit more. I honestly haven't been flying turboprops and stuff much in the sim. Using the 950, so that's because I haven't had many aircraft that I've wanted to fly in there. Christos, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friends. G'day, g'day, g'day. Excuse me. I got the burps from dinner. Apologies about that. We'll call it 9 o'clock. Few clouds. Set it to live weather. There we go. Beautiful. All right. What I'll do is I'll turn the music off and we'll do this from scratch. The sounds are obviously a little bit more. We've got some more weather happening our way. We do. We'll do this from scratch. All right. Open up the bar. Go battery start. Nav lights can go on. There's no beacon lights. You need to put the nav lights on anyway. Ignition to auto, which we stuffed up there last time. All right, get rid of the master cautions. Zevo's pretty much always just got his hands going pump, 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 pump on those because they pop up all the time. Make sure our brake is on, which it is. Make sure that our fuel is selected and it's not pulled out. It's actually pushed in. There we go, to the left tank there, but we will set it for auto. There. Auxiliary pump is switched to on, so now we can actually do the start. Hold that down. Amps drop. It's going to start turning in a second. All the way up. Wait for the NG to get to 20. And we'll add some fuel. Now. Ooh. That's a very, very, very hot start. That one, that's the hottest start that I've had. We'll turn off the starter now. There we go. Gonna add fuel in all the way. And bleeds can go on auto. Auxiliary pump can go to auto. Fuel selector can go on. I'm going to go and turn gens on to main. Ignition to off. I'm going to turn on all the gyros and the HSIs. Going to turn on the pitot heats. These can go on. We're going to turn on the radios there. Autopilot can go to autopilot off. I'm actually going to turn the fans on. Actually going to turn the air conditioning to on. That's all good. That's all good. I'm going to put the feather down a little bit. And then we're going to turn on the EFIS is on here. There we go. Pretty much got a full start up here. Maps. There we go. I'm actually going to do a flight plan here. In there, 54. We're going to put it in load procedure. The approach is going to be the RNAV for runway 5. So we're going to put that in there. We'll load that into the flight plan. Cool. Menu. The map. That enter. Enter. That's on GPS. We're going to change this to GPS. There we go. That's all cool. We're going to set 5,000 in the box to start off with. SimBrief's given me 20,000 to get over there, and it's a 40-minute flight. Christoph, what's going on? Hello, Mr. Oz. I just woke up. Hey, Admiral, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Anything happened? No, nothing really happened at all. Cool. We're going to change that over to degrees Celsius. The other one should already be on degrees Celsius. That's cool. We're going to go up to 20,000, so we're going to set this to 20,000. Put that a little bit later. What was your question, Christoph? I missed it. I was too busy starting the plane. You might have to just post it back in there for me and I'll have a quick look at it. There we go. So that's the startup there. So pretty simple stuff, but it does take a little bit, a couple of goes backwards and forwards to get it used to it. Cool. There we go. We're gonna go to runway. Which runway are we going on? I can't remember. What did it say? It's down here somewhere, isn't it? On there. What are we doing? Runway 6. No problem. My question was, is load prep influence the performance of the sim? Yeah, of course it will. Probably won't do it much though. It depends how many aircraft. The more aircraft these can get injected into the sim, it will have some sort of impact, but not much. Hey Ryan, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Big thank you to everybody that's dropped in a gifted membership or renewed the membership. Sorry, no gifted memberships, but and super chats. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for the support. Kicking off the month of content. Big thank you to everybody who actually did gifted memberships last month too. So I've reset it all for October. If anybody wants to know, this is MS Sceneries because there's no other scenery around. So this is payware. Is it worth value for money? It's like 20 bucks, not really. Using a lot of default assets. MS Sceneries is usually overpriced for what they are, if anybody wants to know. But I thought I'd better put it in there since it's the home of Steve-O Knievo. We'll join in a bit, no worries. Gonna get some coffee and they're gonna join. No problem whatsoever. We did the same thing. We've got a quick little snap of coffee. Nice to see some Wildcats getting around. That's an awesome plane. We'll have to do a stream on that. It's I'm not really much into Warbirds, but it's an awesome aircraft as well. So friends were kind enough to send me a copy. Alright, okay, let's do this. Pitot heats are on, cool. Don't need to do any de-icing at the moment. Landing lights can go on. I didn't turn the taxi lights on. Strobes can go on. We will turn that to alt, which is already on. I'm going to turn that to auto. We'll turn the bleeds on to high a little bit later. Drop the flaps for takeoff. Hey guys and girls, smash the like button. We got 92 watching. Thank you very much, Willie. Appreciate it, guys. If you're enjoying the stream, please hit the like button. It helps spread the word of our channel of flight simulation around. All right, runway 6 here. Oops. Pretty bad. Rotation speed's 85. There's some bumps there. 80. Rotate. Trim happening here. Here's going up. We'll hand fly this for a little smidgen. Clock's going up. And we'll make a left-hand turn out. Good night, Shane. See you, Michael. Catch you later, my friends. Have a good one. Have a happy Monday, my friends.
Greetings.
Climbing out, just like they did on the last video, actually. So your dampener's going to go on, autopilot's going to go on. We're going to go to nav. I'm going to do soft right and half banks and indicated airspeed. We're going to do that and we're going to go up. We're going to do a nice little calm ride as we depart. And we're going to go straight up to Hey, Mr. Short Rounds, you son of a bitch. Have a good one, my friend. I'll catch you later. Thanks very much for hanging out with us. I hope you have a happy Sunday, bud. as we get out of here. It's Mr. AB Ron down there. Yeah. But you won't have to wait too long, guys. This will be getting released very, very, very soon. So, I'm putting exclamation mark aircraft into the chat, and check out the development page. They've got an email section there where you can ask them to email you and let you know when it's released, so you don't miss out. The market store did get updated, yeah. Once they fixed what was going on, they were updating it, so not too long after my video was released, but I missed the updates. There was one aircraft that was released, which was the Navian 1. Is it the, I can't remember, the Navian from Hangar Studio, which is awesome. He's been making some good aircraft, so recommend if you're into GA, make sure you check those out. Very detailed and great value for money too. So released on the Xbox this week. There we go, look at that. Breaking through the clouds. And I will say a little disclaimer, guys. Obviously this is a preview, so Just Flight sent this to me, so I haven't paid for it, but I would be buying it if they didn't send it to me, because it is good value for money for what it's going to be. So 2 planes on X times 2 planes on Xbox. Ah, look at that. Smashing through the clouds. Come on, Microsoft Flight Simulator. How good is that? How good is this sim? Love clouds. Even in real life, flying in real life, love the clouds. Was it? Gazda M, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friend. G'day, g'day, g'day. Alright, gonna go straight up to 20. Bleed's gonna set the high. Look at that. And this is in a turbo prop. Come on, Beto, in your VL3. Keep up, mate, in the VL3. Come on, give us your best. I'm off to bed. Beto, Shane, take it easy, mate. Have a good rest of peace. See you, Dave. Congratulations on your win again. Hope more planes get released next Friday. Well, the problem what they did is before the Christmas, before their summer break. In Europe, summer break must be a big thing. But they obviously got all these people into the marketplace to help the testing. They reduced all the numbers. Then they've gone, oh, let's open the partnership program again. So they opened that up, and then they had an influx of people submitting stuff to be released on the Xbox. And then those people, when the summer break finished, went back to the assigned tasks. So now they've got more partners, a massive backlog, and not the people to do it. And that's why you're not seeing stuff come through. And obviously airports is easy, must be a lot easier through their testing infrastructure to get released than aircraft, and it's just taking ages for aircraft to get in there. So but anywho, that's the problem that they've got. Now you spoiled, Gary. Yeah, there's heaps of good aircraft out there. I was watching Symphonic stream today. I'll put in exclamation mark SF, but he had the developer Hangar Studios there, and they were checking out the new Avion, and it was really good to see the level of detail that he did, because he put more detail in there than what I originally thought he did. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of the actual aircraft itself, but what he's done with the aircraft is actually really, 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 really good. You know, there's some aircraft you look at and you go, oh, I just don't like the look of that. That's one for me. But besides that, it's a great aircraft he's put in the sim, so. Awesome for a one-man show, absolutely. That's why I was asking some questions. I was like, when he was going through it, Brett, I was like, did he outsource any of that? Because a lot of them do. A lot of them actually outsource the 3D model and can't say the word. The animation. Oh my god, I've got a splitting headache. If anybody doesn't know, I've got a splitting headache tonight, so I'm just trying to do the best. The animations. There we go. I finally got there. A lot of them outsource that and the 3D modeling and just do the system work themselves. Unless you're Captain Snooze, you just do the 3D modeling and you disregard all the systems and the coding. Has great views. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I've got nothing wrong with what he's done. It's just I'm not a fan of the actual aircraft. Like, some people like Piper, some people like Cessnas. I was even going to say, can you do this aircraft next? But he's doing another Navion. So yeah, sounds are typically outsourced. Yeah. But he's doing it all himself. So he's not doing the sounds. That he said he was grabbing that from the default ones, but if needed to, he will do the sounds. Yeah, one man, so yeah. And the amount of detail that's gone into it, it just shows that that's what one developer can do, right? And then there's just some rubbish that just comes out and you go, and there's more than one person working on it, and you just go, yeah, they're just grabbing money. But this guy's doing a lot of detail, so kudos to him. Kudos to him. So we haven't had any cabin press details, so we've actually set that up correctly this time as we're scooting up. We're still doing 1,500. And nearly up to 20,000 tacos. Yeah. Well, that obviously from his part, he's probably looked at that. But he's done all the 3D modeling all himself, so which is good. Good to see. Look at that, Fozzie's not in a 7.3 for the first time in a long time. Anthony, what's going on? I hope you're doing well, legend. Welcome to the stream. Oh, we got to 89,000 subscribers and we've just lost a couple during the stream and we're back down to 88,998. We've still got 2 to go before we hit 89. Can't wait to get to 90,000 because I'm going to do that 12-hour stream that I wanted to do. So that'll be a lot of fun.
With all due respect, sir, I'm not a teacher. Just want to manage expectations.
Yeah. Made me sound like XP then. He did he? Yeah, people like that are freaky in a good way that they can just do stuff. I would love to be able to make an airport and release it in the sim, or make an aircraft, put it in the sim. But I'm just not that smart. Love a good 24-hour stream. No, Mr. Muppet Yoda, it won't be 24. Hey Nate, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, brother. Welcome. How's things? It might get up to 12 hours. It depends how long we can get through all those 737 flights when we do it. A master warning. What am I getting a master? A cabin press. Oh, hang on. Didn't I put it up high enough? We must not. We'll just put it up to there. That should go away in a little bit. At least 10 hours for 100k stream. No. We're going to do about... Well, I think it's going to be like 12 737 flights. I'm going to follow the Noel Phillips thing. Anyways, once we get to 90,000, I'll let you guys know about it. It's probably been a good thing it's taken us a long time to get there because I physically haven't been fit enough to do it. So, but we're getting there now. You see, what's your city, Admiral? Never slept better. Yeah, look, that's right. I just didn't put it up enough. So they would have been a little bit lightheaded. They would have been, geez, the champagne's good here. We've got expensive champagne. Geez, it's good. How fast am I going? A B run. We're just actually getting to our cruise speed now, but our indicated is 271 is our ground speed. But I'm just getting the speed up now. How's the pressure in the plane now? The pressure's good. I put it up to 22. Newcastle. Newcastle's actually in there, but it's payware though, Admiral. Best sleep, best champagne, best pilot ever. Oh, Mr. Muppet. I don't know about that. 12-time Lou reviews? Absolutely. I don't, seriously, I don't know why they do the Lou review. Him and, who's the other guy? The German guy, I can't remember his name. Cahill. They do the Lou reviews, but the Lou reviews are always the same. Them basically standing on piss on the floor in a dirty bathroom. You've looked but you can't find it. It's there because I actually own it, Admiral. I own Newcastle. I have it in my sim. Aaron, 282 looks like the ground speed I'll stay at. Yeah, have another look. I believe if you go in the in-sim marketplace, maybe, Admiral, are you on Xbox or PC? I can't remember. May not be available for PC. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please see if we can get us up to at least 100 likes for the stream. All right, we'll see you on 81. Got those landing lights. I've got to turn them off before strobes are on. On the sweet shower. I don't remember that one. I just remember I watched 2 of his videos the other night, and he did his Lou review, and there was just pee all over the floor. He's just like, I don't want to know what that is. But I like Noel Phillips because I think he's pretty genuine of what he does, and also I watch his flying videos too, his real life flying videos. Thanks guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for the people that hit the like button, and thank you Evil for doing that. Thanks very much for the support, everybody. I'm looking forward to October, November, December, my favorite parts of the year. We should be getting a lot of content out, getting back into the streaming. As we can see, you can see that switch to the right tank because I've got it set to auto fuel select there. Alright, let's see if we can get that's 14 nautical miles, 60 to go. Alright, so 14 minutes. If we drop down 20 minutes, 50 to 800, I'm probably going to need to start descending now. Wants to travel the world and living. Yeah, it's interesting, Nate. I remember him going through his story of how he started, and he sort of basically quit his job, and he had 3 months left of income, and then he struck it on one video and just kept going for it after that. So, and he's been successful enough to have enough funds to move his family over, do his flying, and now he's, you know, he's living the dream. I don't think they're living rich by all means, but they're comfortable and he's able to do what he wants to do, so that's pretty cool. But it would be hard work spending all that time away from home. And I'd say when he does his trips, he does his trips for 1 week to 2 weeks, and he just films. Like, that would be hard yakka. It would be. I don't know if I'd want to do that, but anyways. Was track trendy? Yeah, that's another one. Yeah. He's into just doing the first class stuff in the big cruise ships now. I like Noel Phillips because he does the off-beaten track stuff. He's a great guy. Yeah, he's awesome. Absolutely. He's cool to watch, but he's sort of just doing all the big stuff, like the first class stuff, the stuff that I can never afford. Yeah, it did. Yeah, Andrew, he did. Yeah, it just went. It got to 100 or 101 or something like that. That's pretty cool. That's a lot of places. We're actually going to go down to 18 because we're getting here pretty quick. We're only 11 minutes away now. This thing just gets you the places, doesn't it? Super quick. Like the GA turboprop, it gets you places. Absolutely. Oh, there's Hados there. What's going on, Hados? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Great to see you in the stream. Maple Leaf, welcome back. Yeah, I think some of that, Steve-O, he actually, well, he does do some off the beaten track airlines and stuff like that, but I think you'll see him do business class because of his height. Like the guy's like 6'3", 6'4", and I'm the same height. And when I fly, unfortunately I didn't get to go on the family trip, but my original ticket was bought, was premium economy because I need the leg room. And you can't sit on a plane for 6 hours being 6'3", and then someone reclines the seat in front of you, and basically you've got your TV screen like that far away from your face. That's what happens when you're that tall. It's stupidly stupid. I've got photos of my wife when I'm sitting in economy and someone puts the seat back and I'm literally sitting here and the screen's in my face there and she's just laughing. And it's the most uncomfortable thing. You can't move, you're stuck there. It's crazy when you're that tall. TBM's a keeper, absolutely. I flexed there. No, well, I didn't even get to do the premium economy seat, so there you go. I didn't get to go. Against recline, yeah, no one reclined. No one reclined, and then everyone's happy. Need an extra seat? No, Big Al. See, I like to sit. I can't help myself. I like to sit on the window seat, and then being the virtual pilot / light aircraft pilot I am, I can fly the plane from the window seat, and then I can give Mrs. Oz you know.
Having any fun yet?
Just, you know, just go. Hopefully, the air hostess doesn't come out and go, "Is anybody a pilot? Any doctors on board?" Yeah. Hey, Mrs. Oldsimmer Jr. had to recline in front of him all the way back for the whole trip. Yeah. I didn't know Mrs. Oz was watching, but yeah. Mrs. Oz has been on flights with me when I've been stuck there and someone reclines the seat and literally the thing's like that far away from my face. It's so crap. And because I'm still tall and I'm not getting any younger, it's just like, no, I need to do premium economy just to get the leg room. But Mrs. Oz, guys, put some emotes in there or some Marys in the chat. She's starting to become a bit of a regular in the streams. It's Oz. All right, we're going to put the landing lights back on for the black square TBM. Hey, all. There we go. Put some Marys in the chat. Did I tell you, Mrs. Oz? Did I tell you that when you said hello to Aaron before, he the other day, he got very, very, very excited that you said hello. I think it made his year or century. All right, there comes down to 11,000. We've got 8 minutes to go. Still got 39 nautical miles, so that's working out well. I don't have the RNAV approach lined up. Who's AB, Ron? Aaron B. He's flying in there somewhere. You get this overlay. Oh, we've got no information for the RNAV arrival. Oh, good-o. Well done. Well done, Navigraph. That's what I paid my subscription for. Mrs. Oz, no, I don't think she's going to... She said hello to Aaron again. Holy dooly, he's going to have a brain aneurysm. don't think you'll see Mrs. Oz flying on the stream. She tries to stay away from it. She'll jump on. If I put the boom this way, she'll say hello. It's as much. You might see an arm now and then, but she tends to stay away from the camera. Yeah, when you looked at the visual, yeah, visual approach by the looks of it. One seven says only always watching streams, but don't say much. You guys inspect saying hello. I might as well let Mrs. Oz just host the streams. I'll just do the flying and shut up. It'll probably be more exciting that way. Alright, so we've got that set to 4. We're going to keep dropping it down. This thing is so much fun to fly. Yeah, she won't come flying with me. I don't blame her. I don't blame her, but no, she won't come flying with me in real life. She only likes going planes overseas. We could reach 100k if Mrs. Oz jumped on the streams. Oh, thanks very much, Captain Fozzie. Thank you very much. Appreciate the confidence. Mrs. Oz stroked an intelligent person. Yeah, because she married me. There you go. Great decision. She's regretting every minute of it. Johnny, maybe one day, maybe when we get to the 100,000k special, 100k, she might jump on it. She might jump in. All right, we're going to start slowing it down here in a little bit. I'm going to change this to no, 1600. Little knob, Oz, little knob. What city and town that is over there on our left-hand side? Yeah, 100,000k. So Mrs. Oz, when we hit the 100,000k special stream, will you come on camera and fly a plane? Can we get a commitment on the stream? I'm not putting her on the spot. If you see what she says, she probably doesn't even write anything more after this. On the 100k? No takers? You've got plenty of time to practice. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it could be like 10 years before we get there, so... Canvas here. What's going on? Is it not doing our fuel properly? It feels good. Needs to switch the tank there. We must have some wind. 7 knots behind us. I don't know why we're actually sitting off like this though. That's interesting. Stupid things folding over. What if she comes on, Shane, and shows you up? What then? She can take over the channel, but I don't think she wants to do that. My missus doesn't think it's live. Hey, Ash, what's going on? Hello, Ash's missus. What's going on? We are live. Welcome. We're definitely live. Mrs. Oz might be doing that at the PPL. I don't know why the plane's flying off camber like that for. It's a bit weird. Right, there we go. We've hit 4,000. Still got 18 nautical miles to go, 5. So I didn't do that very well, did I? Oh, well, it says that we've got 7 knots of wind that's behind us. So I don't know why it's doing that. But anyways. You're welcome, Ash. You're welcome. Right, we're going to keep flying over here at 4,000. Then we'll make our RNAV turn. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing that. So is it believer now? Ash, did you have that conversation and let the missus know that the world is flat as well? We're honestly true believers that the world is flat on the ausflightsimmer channel. See, look at that, flat. Look, I couldn't even get that mouse to move any more flatter than that. On my screen, the world is definitely flat here. I'm going to fly the PA-28 Turbo Arrow. Nice one. Sadly, she doesn't believe. I don't blame her. She's a keeper then. She's a keeper. My tinfoil hat back on? Yes. And so I don't get probed in my sleep. Put a ruler on the screen. Well, if I put a ruler on the screen, it would be flat because my screen's flat. Maybe if I had a curved screen, the world would be round. I don't know. But I don't know why this is flying to the left for. I don't know why. Unless it's trying to, hang on. There we go. Still trying to turn it. Weird. I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, birds aren't real, then they're recharging the power lines. Yeah, I've been telling Oz Jr. that for a while now. Birds aren't real. Oceans aren't carbonated? I didn't know they were. Alright, we're getting ready. So we're going to duck down to 2000. Oops. Here we go. I'm going to start slowing down. If I start flying like this, I don't know why it's doing it, because the that's turned there, but you do get drag, which should make the aircraft pitch, but the autopilot should pitch to left, but the like the rudder and auto rudder and that should pick that up. Maybe I've pressed the button and just had it. Is it got auto rudder on there? Maybe I've done something there. I don't know. Up to 60,000. Where we're flying, we're going to Foxtrot Alpha 54, I think it is. We're just about to land in there, and then we're going to shoot up to our next one, which is oh, I can't remember the name of it, but we're going up to Jimmy's World's home place. Got people on the left, maybe. Hey Wes, what's going on? G'day everyone. Finally got the PC shipped, so should be able to fly soon. Wes, hopefully the new place and everything's going well for you, mate. Hopefully all is good. Hey Richard, what's going on? Yes, we got the new toy. We got the black squared TBM from Just Flight. We got pre-release. You won't have to wait soon. It will be out in the not too distant future, but I can't tell you the date because I don't know if I'm allowed to. Can't remember what they said, so I'll just say soon. Right, we're making our turn. Doing well. Not used to trap yet. 2 months of updates to do. Yes. Alright, let's start slowing down here. You're actually moving to Claremont, Florida in about 2 years. Ryan, where are you based though? Oh, hang on. There we go. That'll turn it a little bit more. We had it on doing a half bank, so it was going to take forever to actually get there. Just remember, if you click half bank's got to make sure you switch it off when you're trying to go into your approach. Alright, we can do our first notch of flaps because we're under 178, so we're going to do that. We can drop the gear down as well now, so we're going to do that. Because we're going to be lining up the runway any minute. This is going to be an interesting piece of work that we're going to do here in a second. Down to landing. 800 will be making our turn soon. This thing slows down pretty quick when you need it to. Live in Orlando, so it's nothing new to me. Ah, Roger. There's the runway. I'm going to turn off the autopilot and we're just going to fly in there. We got there in the end run. Is it much warmer from Orlando to going to where you are? Where are you going again? You're just going basically down south though, aren't you? Hang on, I gotta land.
Having any fun yet?
Bit of mechanical turbulence there. Oh, 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 oh. That's interesting. She floats a fair bit on those landing flaps. It floats big time. It has a low stalling speed for something like this. Interesting. Thing to get used to. Thanks guys, we've got 2 more likes before we hit the 100. I appreciate it if we can get there. Alright, I'm going to try to actually do the, see if we can put this flight plan in for the next one. Longboat nice? Yeah. It's Mr. Eagle one in the Wildcat. Jeez, everyone's picked up the Got Friends Wildcat. Nice to see. Likes. Thank you very much everybody, and appreciate everybody renewing their memberships too, and also some super chats and some donos, guys. Thank you very much for keeping me going. Looking forward to having a massive October. Right, let's put the brake on that one. There we go. Taxi lights can go on, landing lights can go on, strobes can go off. I don't care about the grand final, Nate. Couldn't even care less. All right, let's go menu. Plan menu. Delete. Cool. Select origin. All right, let's give me sim brief, and I'll load this one in here, and we'll just manually put them all in. Won't take long. Oh, go to dashboard. Friends, they've done well. They've done well. Sorry, Nate, but yeah, I'm you know, I'm honest with you. I don't care about the grand final, any of them. I'm a Formula 1 man myself. I like motor racing instead, so I like fast cars. Fast cars, planes, and missiles. Not necessarily in that order. And Mrs. Oz, yeah. I had to put Mrs. Oz in there, yeah. Alright, so destination is where we are now, which is Foxtrot Alpha. Where's backspace? Foxtrot Alpha. That destination, which will be KPCM. We're going to add after, which will be rec to SABEE, SABEE, SABEE. I'm going to put that in there. That'll pop in there. Cool. And then I'm going to work on a bit of a sim brief approach if we can find one. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Ah, thank you, Aaron. Appreciate it. Did you see that she said hello to you in the chat? Right, do we have any approaches? Runway 10. We can do it on a final for runway 10. We'll just do that. Yep, let's just add that in there. Cool. All right. Get that out of the road. Let's go and put an approach in here. Menu. Load procedure. Approach. Runway nav 10. Load and activate. Cool. Happy days. Map should be good to go. There we go. Doesn't take too much to work out the 950, really, does it? Cool. All right, let's get going. No, I did not. Please tell her I said hello. No, I will, but not about the wink winks, mate. Get over yourself. 23 airtime. We've got 11,000 feet. We're going to put that in here. Taxi lights can go on, which they are. Let's check out fuel quantities. Where's it? Oh, I don't know where it is on. See, this is why I need a stand-up desk. We're at the 2-hour mark, isn't it? Is it not switching? Still got enough fuel though. All right. This brake. Okay. Hey Tricky, how's everything going, mate? Have you got your sim back up and running? Flaps going down. But like I was mentioning before, the Black Square TBM, I'm just doing some casual flying with it, guys. But you can make this thing be as real as you want it to be.
What are you standing around for? You don't know a jailbreak when you see one.
The systems are way more in depth than what I would use a turboprop for. But that's what the guys do over at Black Square. So it's an awesome aircraft and being built. Oh, sorry, David, being built from the ground up. Sorry, mate. Everything's in here, so, and it's not using the default TBM, which is great to see. I'll just taxi on the grass. Have to download the game, yeah. Alright, we've got one more flight to do. Fozzie over there. What's Fozzie sitting over there in? Are you still flying your DH, Fozzie? You still on your way? I do want to say, if you want a detailed look at, like we've done the startup, we've walked through a few things on here, but if you want a default walk through the aircraft, go and check out Q8 Pilots, or go and check out Two-Tone Murphy's YouTube channels, both of those. Make sure you drop a subscribe in there and say hello from Oz. But they've both done quite detailed walkthroughs of the aircraft. That's why I've sort of just streamed it, done the basics, show you guys how to do some cold dark starts, because all that information's already out there. Yeah, uninstalled way too much. That's just bad luck. Talk about stuffing up an update from Microsoft. But anyways, all fixed. Boz, how far away are you, my friend? Getting withdrawal symptoms, haven't flown since Thursday. And the flight director's on. Here comes Mr. Anthony V as well. I should have had the landing lights on then. Oh god, have we got a massive King Air just fly through us? Goofy. It's Oz. I think he's flown over us already. There we go. Alright, he's gone. Alright, we'll continue on. Add-on linker avoids all those. Yeah, you don't even need to do add-on linker. You can just move stuff around from your community folder. Like, add-on linker is pretty easy to do, but actually work. I don't bother using it because I can just rename community folders and all that sort of stuff anyway, so I'm just doing it old school. And then I just whinge about how long it takes for my sim to load. Much more efficient and fast. Yeah, it probably is. Oh, she just wanted to go. And she was pre-trimmed from our landing, so there we go. Gears going up.
Having any fun yet?
This thing just wants to fly. Flight's going up. You need a second SSD. I've got an SSD there ready to go to update, but I hadn't been able to get into my PC and move it and lift around since my surgery, so I'm hoping I can do it this month. Colonel, thank you very much for the 5 months. I appreciate it. She is beautiful. Absolutely she is. Your Devon is going to go on autopilot. We're going to go
She's
to
a
nav.
beautiful
We're
plane.
going to do half banks here. The old soft ride. Take it nice and easy. And we'll do indicated airspeed from there. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for doing the renew of the membership. Appreciate it, legend. Thanks for the support. Thank Thank you, Colonel. Here we go. We're doing some cloud surfing here. I'm actually talking NVMe drives, actually. I've got one sitting there that I haven't got to. It's been there for ages, but unfortunately I picked it up just before I had to have all the surgery, and I couldn't move the PC around physically to get in there and start doing stuff, but I'm sort of at the point where I can think about doing that. Well, I'll get someone to assist me anyway. Get someone to help me out with it. Probably the better idea. Alright, so it's going to take us 63 nautical miles, so we won't go too high. Thank you guys, appreciate everybody hanging out for a Sunday, and I know you guys like doing some GA stuff, so hopefully this was a nice treat, and a big thank you to our friends over at Just Flight for popping this over and sending it so I can showcase to our community. Kingston C3000 is best value for money. Actually, funny you should mention that. There we go. Hey Nathan, what's going on? My research said the same thing. That's what I got. Cruising up. Some things we're going to be doing in October. We're going to be doing some Simbit World streams as well. So I'll be setting that up over the next couple of days in the Discord, so you guys can check that out. We're going to be doing some VATSIM flights. Definitely be happening in October as well. Wait, what was that, Aaron? What runway are we coming into? We are coming into runway 10. We're going to do the RNAV approach runway 10. Yeah, the rewrite speed's great, and also the longevity of the drive's meant to be pretty good. So all rounder, it actually scored quite high considering the price and value. And I actually got it when it was on sale, so I've had it for months, but I needed to update the drive anyway. So I'll probably do that, and I'm actually going to do a full new install of Microsoft Flight Simulator when I change it over. But we're going to be doing some Simbit World streams where you guys get to choose the career, so that's going to be happening in October. So look out, and I'll put some details in the Discord. If you're not in our Discord, the one's put in !Discord. Thank you very much for doing that. And we will be doing some VATSIM streams, but they'll probably be members only streams, because it's too hard to do multiplayer with heaps of people flying. If you're not in our first class lounge or our business class lounge, make sure you get into one of those so you can come and join in on our VATSIM streams. And we'll be opening a VATSIM section up on our Discord. If anybody's interested in learning VATSIM, we can help and point you guys in the right direction and get you some help with that. It's not as the learning curve's not that hard. If you're afraid to jump on the radios, it's not that hard. There's some cool things happening this month. She's still flying on an angle because I think it's the fuel that's out. Like, we're 50 litres off from the right, so what's going on here? Still on the left, even though it's sitting on auto. It hasn't gone back and done the right tank. That's why it's flying off. Maybe, but the right tank's obviously heavier. Don't know, it's been super weird. So we've got it draining from the right. Even though I had it set to auto, it didn't grab it, it didn't select and change it over. as you can quite clearly see that the right tank's got way more. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it starts pitching back a little bit. Odd. Look at this. Look at this. Look how much it's pitching over. I've had this do this in a different plane once before. I think it's a Microsoft Flight Simulator thing, but we'll see. Holy dolly. Here comes the tent train. Mr. Happy Cookie hasn't done a tent train in a while. Thank you very much for doing that. I appreciate it. What are you doing tents for? Put some berries in there, Mr. Happy Cookie. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, my friend, for doing the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, mate. He normally does it when I'm not in the room, though. So thank you very much for doing that. How much of a crosswind? The crosswind's like 6 knot tailwind, so it's like nothing. I don't know what it's doing. Your TBM850 is doing the same thing. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's definitely not doing the right thing. Maybe if I take that off, I don't know what it's doing. Now it's going to bank even more. It's been a bit weird. Anyways, but Mr. Happy Cookie, thank you, mate. I appreciate it. This is for you. Thank you very much, legends. Business jets. Get some business jets, Mr. Happy Cookie. Thank you, mate. Thanks for supporting the stream. Thank you, legend. Thank you very much for doing that. We'll pin you
Here
up
comes
the
a
top
tent
there.
train of love winking face tent.
Lucky Dave's not around to see that. But remember it was doing it the other way, now it's doing it, but the only thing I can think of is the fuel that's weighing us down being 50 litres off, but I don't know. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. But Mr. Happy Cookie, thank you, mate. I appreciate you for that. Thank you for supporting the stream. What currency I have? I think it's Swedish kroners or something like that for Mr. Happy Cookie. If I just do half banks, it's not going to bank as much. It's a bit weird. I honestly don't know. No, I've got fuel in both tanks, but there's a lot more in the right tank, which is the one that's pitching over, even though I had it set for auto. So maybe if we do some left trim and see what we can come up with. Even left trimming it didn't really do too much, did it? Don't know. I've had this happen once before. Not in this aircraft though, in another aircraft. See, look how much rudder trim. I've just put the trim in there to offset it. It might be something. Hang on. I'd say it's like a rudder control problem thing. I don't know. I think it's a control issue thing. Yeah, it's a bug. It's a control issue thing. Because even if I've got heaps of right rudder, it's not connecting it. The aileron. This is what happened last time. The aileron. See how the aileron's down? Just going to correct that right rim. This is what we're gonna do. Ooly dooly. I've had this once before. Actually, I wonder if we've got like it's put a failure in here for us. If I just go... Yeah. Wonder if it's put a rudder, like a failure in here on us. But even the flight director's trying to push us over. Anyways, we're going to start descending. We've got 30 nautical miles anyway, so I'm just going to hand fly and I'm just going to have to use some left. I don't know what it's doing. Watch my airspeed, thanks. Yeah, not sure what it's doing. It's been a bit weird. Yeah, it could be. It could be. Like I said, I've had it once in the sim with a different aircraft before. But that's right. I'm just going to follow the flight director anyway. I've switched the yaw damper on and off. That's a good point. See what it does now. Real time looks nice. I'll keep it the same considering we've been flying that same time frame. Yeah, aileron issue, really? I don't know if it's like a sim thing. Hang on. But I have had this in a stream once before. But Mr. Happy Cookie, thank you, mate. I appreciate it, guys. Evil in Springbrook, thank you very much for the donations today. I think that was everybody that did donations. Yeah, guys, it was. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate it. Yeah, well, we was doing left before, Brett, and now it's not. So... bit weird. It seems to correct itself now. Oh. DKB, the sim is, yeah, sim's pretty good after the update, so the guys have done well. Dude, thank you, Evo. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you for the amount of support you've given us in 2023. Oh, look at that engine condition. 96%. There we go. Oh, I forgot to hit reset all the failures. But we've done well on the engine anyway. Lifetime? No. You know me, Fuzzy. I like to keep... See, now it's pitching to the other side now. But I'm just going to keep it to what I was messing around with. See how now the aileron's dropping on the other side? It's so weird. It's daylight. I know, Fuzzy. Well, he's been flying in the dark all the way up till now. We're just about to land anyway, Foz. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to track, we'll put the heading indicator on and we're going to track over. Go. Let's run heading indicator. Hey, Gowan, what's going on? It's absolutely fantastic, Gowan. It's actually really, really good. I highly recommend it. Is there a toggle? I don't think there is. I don't think there is. There is a little thing down here. There could be, but I don't know, and I haven't messed around with it as much to see if it will actually mimic that. So it's possible. I'm not 100% sure. Love the TBM. Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's really good going. Feel free to go and check out Great Pilot Two-Tone Murphy's YouTube channels. They've done some walkthroughs. Pick up the stream at the start. We've done some couple of cold and dark starts with it. But yeah, she's analog, she's steam gauge, got the ephesus going. So it's a lot of fun to fly. No worries, Muppet Yoda. Thanks for letting us know and popping that in. Wants us to do that whole approach. No, we're not going to do that. Go direct in. Plant City, there we go. Home is Jimmy's World. I forgot the name of it, the Plant City. You're welcome. I've only sort of messed around with this briefly. I haven't had as much time in it as I want to, but it's very, very detailed. And it will be out soon, so... Yeah, if your internet's good, just turn rolling cache off. Yeah, I turned rolling cache off ages ago because it was causing stutters. One of the best things I ever did for performance of the sim is turning that off if you've got good internet. Alright, Mr. Happy Cookie, thank you very much for the super chat. Colonel, thank you very much for the 5 months. I appreciate it. Mr. Evil, thank you very much for the dono. Mr. Springbok, thank you very much for the dono. Mr. Leap Freemason for the 13 months. Beto for the 26. Conti for the 40. I think I got everybody. Did I miss anybody? Hopefully, if I didn't miss anybody, guys, thank you very much for all the support. I feel like I've missed some people. Jacob for the 12 months. I did miss Jacob, and also Darren for the 11 months as well. But thank you very much for all of that. And was Conti for the 40 months as well. So thank you very much for the memberships, guys. All right, come on. Taking ages to get there now. In a Pilatus. Oh, well, at least it's close, I guess. See, now it's veering off again, but our fuel is slowly catching up. I don't know, I think it's a sim problem. Jojo, hey Jojo, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, and Gary as well. Joseph, thank you very much for the 21 months. Gary, hope you're doing well. And, welcome back, my friend. Joseph, thank you very much for the 21 months, mate. I appreciate it. 21. Holy dolly. Let's just we're getting some crazy numbers for everybody, mate. This is for Joseph. Thank you, mate. Thanks, legends. Appreciate it, guys. Put some merits. Don't be stingy with emotes. Don't be stingy with emotes. Joseph, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for the 21 months of on streams in the channel. And we're going to have some some weather as we're coming in. This will be interesting. This will be a very, very interesting. All right, so we're going to go down to 2. Did I say Mrs. TP in there? I think I did. Hey, Simon, what's going on? Did I say hello to you before? Welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday morning to you, Mrs. TP and the TP family. Just Plant City up there. All right, autopilot's going to go off. Oh, look at that. See how it just wants to pitch over? This is a bit of a shame because it's no fault of the TBM from Black Square. This is a sim problem. So it's a bit of a shame. That's messing up like this. Land at the airport we passed. Yeah, I'm just about to land here. Gonna watch our track here. We're at 9 DME from the airport. Be a drop bear on the right wing. That's probably what's going on. We're getting attacked. We're getting attacked. Haven't pressed correct. Back down to auto. So it's been an interesting day with the clouds today, though. Keep slowing down more. To do a constant roll go, and that's what we're having issues with. Yeah, we're having aileron issues. So obviously it's a sim. Everyone's having problems then. Good-o. All right, first notch flat's going down. Gear's going to go down pretty much straight afterwards. We've got 6 DME to go. Yeah, Simon, it's something weird. It's something weird. And it's interesting that a bunch of people have said it's happened to them as well. He's going down. And I'm going to do landing flaps for this one. I'm just going to do flaps 10. I'm not going to do landing flaps. I'm just going to see how she goes. We'll do a quicker approach in. Just because the aileron's doing weird and wonderful stuff. I've got probably my my stick banked over about 10-15 degrees. There's a runway for Plant City. Gonna get a clear prop. Where's my mouse button? those for a sec. So we're gonna go.
Having any fun yet?
Just because we've got takeoff flaps only. Have to use the reverses. How much is going to float with these? Still going to float a fair bit with just takeoff flaps. Look at that, stopped on a dime. Stopped on a dime. There we go. That was heaps of fun. Welcome to Plant City, everybody. Pretty cool for getting from one side of Florida to one side to the other side. We did, we survived.
Heard him. You can get us over to runway 30?
Yeah. If you come up here and show me where the throttle is in these things.
I'm starting not to like you.
There we go. Big thank you to our friends over at Just Flight for sending us a copy so we can showcase to you guys. It will be out soon. You won't have to wait too long if you want to pick this up, but welcome to jump over to the Just Flight's website. Hit the email me and I'll let you know when it's out from Black Square. But yeah, it is absolutely great. Be about $60 Australian. I think it's about $41 US. But heaps of fun to fly. Heaps of fun to fly. No worries, Big L. Not a worry whatsoever. Thanks, Evil. Apologies for my bad flying tonight. Splitting headache. But we got there. We got there. We're going to go that to standby. I like this one. It's got a lot of things to mess around with. I haven't even started playing around with failures or anything like that, but yeah. I'll see if I can follow the shutdown process though. Probably give that a go. If I can remember it. Yeah, please jump in and check out some of our friends. I'd say Brett's probably streaming tomorrow morning. Brett's like streams nearly every day these days. Symphonic will be streaming midweek. Dave's probably streaming sometime. Conti's going to be streaming most likely tomorrow morning. So heaps of people. Alright, so taxi lights can go off. I've got to remember how to do this. Gens can go off. And then we've got to do, to shut this down, we put that to main, that to off, and then I can just pull this back and that should shut the engine down. I think that's how you do your shutdown. Yeah. Fly off there. Pop. Spin down. You're the best! We've got to get the membership, so there's no names there. It's just first, second, and third. Oh, the Wi-Fi's the way. There we go. There we go. And that's the actual shutdown process pretty much there. I'm going to turn off the nav, all the gyros, the HCIs, the ADIs can go off. And then we'll turn that off, and we'll continue that. And then battery can go off. Bar can go over. And I think that's everything shut down. If I didn't turn the fans off and the bleeds off, but there we go. And that's the actual shutdown process of TBM. Comes with about 6 different liveries. Obviously, it's got the November 852 Tango Bravo from Steve O'Canilo's old plane. That's in there as well. So all part of it. So yeah, look at that. Putting some name tags on. We've got some people still coming in. Muppet Yoda's in the TBM. We've got a few TBMs out there. Thanks everyone for flying with us. Appreciate it. As I mentioned before, Simbet World streams will be happening this month. We've got some VetSim flights happening for members only. We may chuck one in there for non-members. So if you want to join out the members, make sure you want to do that. What else is happening? I don't know. Nothing's going to happen. Probably. Great aircraft. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. The if you want to do casual flying on an Evil and you want to do cold dark starts, Control E works on it fine too. So you can make it as easy as possible, or you know, full in depth if you want to. So the guys at Black Square have done a great job, and they've been putting YouTube videos up on Just Flight's website. So if you want to check out the details of the systems, you can do so. So just gonna move in the new place and you join us. Whose tail number? Don't know. Don't know how to. No, I don't know how to do Control E. Is it out yet? Aaron, no, it's not out yet. It's gonna be out soon. PM soon. But if you go over to the Just Flight website and the development page, TBM, hit the email, they can email and let you know when it's out. Yeah? So when? I'm not gonna drop a date because I don't know if I'm allowed to. I'll just say soon. Yeah? You could email Just Flight and ask them. I do know, but I'm not gonna say. Because I can't remember what the email said. So anyways. Alright guys, I'm going to catch you guys later. We'll be back streaming on Wednesday. We might throw a Tuesday stream in there. Might do a Tuesday stream. If any of the guys in Discord, I'm probably going to do, I don't know, we might do a members only tomorrow night. VetSim milk run Fridays, Mondays, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, guys, I love you lots. See you later, and have a happy weekend. And if you're in Queensland, have a good public holiday tomorrow for the King's Day. So I will catch you later. See ya. Thanks very much.